No one really knows how to cut a pomegranate the right way. Just cut out a small square at the top of the fruit and gently lift off the lid. This simple trick keeps every seed perfectly intact. No mess, no wasted fruit. Here's how to remove a cherry or sour cherry pit without a pitter. Our grandmothers had a clever trick that works in any kitchen. If you want to do it quickly and gently while keeping the fruit whole, just use an ordinary glass bottle. Wash the fruit and remove the stems. It's important that the bottle's neck is narrow enough so the fruit doesn't fall in, but rests securely on top. Take a wooden skewer, toothpick, or even a chopstick. Place the cherry on the bottle opening and press firmly from above with the stick. The pit will easily pop out and fall straight into the bottle while the fruit stays intact. It's so simple and very practical. You don't need any special pitter to quickly prep fruit for pie, compote, or homemade jam. With this trick, you can pit even kilos of cherries without making a mess. All the pits fall into the bottle, and your countertop stays clean. It's also perfect for vacations or picnics when you don't have fancy tools on hand. Easy and effective. Raspberry cloud cake, a delicious dessert that will steal your heart from the first bite. Sift 1½ cups of flour onto a pastry board and make a well in the center. Add 4 egg yolks, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 packet of vanilla sugar, and 1 stick of soft butter. Knead into a smooth dough, wrap in plastic wrap, and chill for 30 minutes. In a bowl, beat 4 egg whites with a pinch of salt until stiff peaks form. Gradually add a little under 1 cup of sugar while mixing. Spread the meringue onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and sprinkle with sliced almonds. Bake for 1 hour at 285 degrees Fahrenheit. Dissolve 3 packets of raspberry gelatin in about 3½ cups of boiling water. Add fresh or frozen raspberries and set aside to cool until it starts to thicken. Take the chilled dough from the fridge, press it into a lined baking pan, and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes until lightly golden. Let it cool completely. Whip 2 cups of cold heavy cream with 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Gradually add 1 cup of mascarpone until the mixture becomes smooth and creamy. Pour the thickening raspberry gelatin with fruit over the cooled crust and refrigerate until fully set. Then spread the mascarpone cream on top and finish with the baked meringue. Done. Slice and serve. Watch your loved ones enjoy every bite. Bon appétit. The best and fastest strawberry and chocolate cake. Prepare a paper container from the eggs, then cut off small mountain molds. Unroll 1 sheet of puff pastry and place it evenly over the egg tray. This tray will help create indentation pockets. Gently press the dough with your fingers into the folds of the tray. While doing so, creating little pockets. Place the washed strawberries in each of the indentations created. Carefully place the chocolate on the other side of the dough. Brush the edges with egg wash. Then press them together, making sure they are completely sealed. Remove the cake from the egg mold and then brush the top with the remaining egg wash for a glossy finish. Put the cake into the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Bake the pastry for 25 minutes or until the cake is golden brown. Remove strawberry cake from the oven and let it cool for about 5 minutes. It is best to sprinkle some icing sugar on top. So, just a couple of minutes, and you have a delicious dessert to enjoy. I found the recipe for these wafers in my mom's old notebook. There's no better recipe for a sweet treat to serve guests. Start by laying 1 wafer sheet on the counter. Spread it with a portion of chocolate filling, about 2 tablespoons. Cover it with another wafer, which you'll also spread with the filling. Build a few layers, but don't spread the filling on the top wafer. Press the wafers down with something relatively heavy, like a knife. Leave them for at least an hour. After that, cut the wafers with a sharp knife. First, cut them lengthwise and then slice the smaller pieces diagonally. Arrange them on a plate. Done. The freshness, crispness, and perfect flavor of these wafers instantly take us back to the old days. These wafers are truly delicious. Give this recipe a try. It's actually a simplified version since we'll use ready-made filling. If you have a recipe for homemade filling, share it in the comments. I make Turkish chocolate for next to nothing. Its filling really does look like hair. It's better than Dubai chocolate. Start by crushing edible gold into small pieces and adding it to the mold. Then, melt white chocolate in a bowl over a water bath, patiently waiting until it becomes smooth and fluid. Once it's ready, add a few drops of food coloring. This will give the chocolate a delicate pink hue. Mix everything well. Now, using a brush, spread the pink chocolate inside the mold, coating it thoroughly. When you're done, place the mold in the freezer to let the chocolate harden. After that, take it out and add 2 spoonfuls of pistachio cream on top. The next step is to cover everything with cotton candy. Don't skimp on it, as it's what creates the hair-like effect. Finally, pour the remaining pink chocolate over the top and return it to the freezer. Once everything has hardened, your Turkish chocolate is ready. It's not just a delicious treat, it's also a tiny piece of art. Try making it at home and you'll never want to order the store-bought version again. Tie ice cream at home without using a machine. Making it is simple and doesn't require any specialized equipment. Take a bowl, pour in 300 milliliters of 30% cream, then add a whole can of condensed milk. Also, add a pinch of salt. An important ingredient is chocolate cream. Use your favorite one. Specifically, take 2 teaspoons of it. The cream will improve the texture of the ice cream. Mix everything thoroughly to ensure the ingredients are well combined. Now prepare a baking sheet. A flat metal one works best. Pour the prepared mixture onto it. At this point, you can also sprinkle the ice cream mixture with toppings. Spread the mixture evenly to create a smooth surface. Place the baking sheet in the freezer and leave it there for 4 hours. After this time, take out the baking sheet. Use 2 spatulas if possible. Roll the ice cream into rolls from the sheet. Gently transfer them into a small bowl. They are now ready to eat. Enjoy. Pour it into ice cube trays. You've never tried anything like this before. Start by preparing a standard thermos and some coffee. Pour the coffee from the thermos into the ice cube trays, filling them completely. Then, place the tray in the freezer. Once frozen, take it out and remove the coffee cubes from the tray. Transfer all the frozen coffee cubes into a blender. Pour in milk. The amount depends on how strong you want your coffee to be. Next, add cocoa powder, about 2 tablespoons. Blend everything until smooth and creamy. Take a glass and drizzle chocolate sauce inside for extra flavor. Then, pour in the blended mixture of frozen coffee, milk, and cocoa. Finally, top it with whipped cream, adjusting the amount to your taste. For decoration, you can also sprinkle some chocolate flakes. Enjoy your delicious coffee. Try making it yourself.